Hey everybody, it is Thursday. Feels like Friday again today, man. It's nuts. I wish it was Friday so I could sit with my foot up at home. Foot's really been bothering me this morning. Of course, not as bad as like Monday. It was way worse then, but it is starting to hurt again. So I guess we'll find out Monday when I go to the other doctor and have him look at it and see if it is healing or if he needs to do something. There's just a lot of money that's going to get wasted, especially if he tells me it's an infection, it's going away, and there's nothing I can do. Thanks for your $250. I'll see you next time. So I may ask him when we get in if he can work a deal with us. Like if he doesn't really have to do anything but look at it, if he can just do it for like $100. You know, I know his time's valuable, but money's money, and I don't want to have to spend it if he's not going to do anything anyway. So, should be caught up on all the videos. Of course, there wasn't anything for Sunday. This past Sunday, I didn't record. I was trying to get a bunch of stuff done around the house, and so we should be back on a normal recording schedule. So when I get home, I'm going to start editing and uploading. I need to get a laptop set up just so I can sit there. But eventually when I get my desk area set up, I can just come straight home, plug the camera in, pull things across, and then I can edit and then upload. Right when I'm going to bed, I can just upload and then go to, start it and then go to bed. So... But I gotta check with the college today and make sure that they fixed my registration. It shows that I'm in the taxing district, and then once we do that, then I'll set up my payment plan. And I think if I did my math correctly, my first payment's like $137, and I only have to make 4 payments total. So it's not bad this first time. The only thing that sucks, of course, is that math class is pretty expensive, but the English is actually pretty cheap, so I should be able to get away with getting it for next to nothing, basically, because it's like I said, $25 for the book and then $27 for the composition notebook, and I can go pick those up. If I go ahead and order them, I can go pick them up when I go do my ID, which is probably going to be tomorrow during lunch, or I may get up early and go over to campus and get that done. But I'm going to get my wife to fix my beard, because if you guys notice, I look fatter than normal and it's because my beard needs to be cut along my jawline, and then this shaved so it doesn't look so bad. I really didn't want it this short, but I don't mind it, because if you look through the vlogs, it was like half of this the other day and it's already growing out. I don't know why. It just does. Even the hair on my head is already starting to grow out again. And if you guys go back to when I first started doing the vlogs and I smiled, look at my teeth now, how much better they look. I'm so impressed. I noticed that this morning the bottom ones are starting to push out, so that I show like half the gum I used to show, and it's mostly just teeth now. So when all's said and done, what I may end up doing is just having I have some surface fillings, and I may just have those replaced and have my teeth whitened, or have them whiten my teeth and then pull those fillings out and put that white color in. I'll just have to keep them. I'm not going to get them like translucent white. I just want them whiter than they are, so that it looks like I have a whiter smile. And I may do that and then not do anything with my gums, not get surgery on them or do veneers or anything. I may just leave them as is. They don't look that bad. The only thing is that some of them are like I don't have any canine teeth. They're wore down. So I don't know. We'll see when we get to that point and how much money it is, and I'll probably still be going to school. Oh, well, I know I'll be going to school, so that'll always be my priority going forward until I'm done with that. So eventually my teeth will be straight and pretty, it's just going to be a while. It's taking the back burner to school right now. Well, not the braces because they're pretty much paid for, but getting veneers and all that. So, and then my wife wants to do a laser eye surgery, but we'll have to save up for that. We've got a lot to save up for, especially since now we're having to pay for school, but it's really not going to be that expensive. It's only going to add like maybe $250 to $300 a month in expenses, which really isn't that bad. So, and then a couple of those months it won't even be any expense at all. Like April and May, there won't be any expense because I'll have already paid for my classes, because they do the payment plan is 4 payments. So that my classes run till May. They're 16-week classes. So April and May I'm not making a payment, so it's really breaks down to a lot cheaper than that. So, but when I start taking 3 classes, it'll be a little more expensive each month for those first 4 months. Except for the summer. I think the summer I'll have to pay all the way through, because it's May, the end of May till I want to say the end of August. I think it's just 8 weeks, so it's probably June to August. I think they're just 8 weeks, 8 or 10 week classes. So I don't know, when we get closer to registering for summer, I'll know more about what my plan's gonna be. All right, everybody, I'm winding down for the night. I decided to record in the car. I've been recording in the house a lot, so I just figured I'd record in the car tonight, and it's the same difference. So today was kind of, I guess, boring. Well, I had a bunch of stuff going on at work, and I have a bunch of stuff for tomorrow, but I got to get up early in the morning and go get my ID made for school. So I'm going to try to get out of the house like reasonably early and head over there so I can get my ID and my parking pass. And then all I got really left to do is just get my books. One of them I can buy. The other one, I'm kind of waiting until the teacher, since it's an online one, until she posts everything. So I may email her probably right after the first of the year, and if she hasn't updated her site yet, and say, okay, where's all the info I need, because it's not on your site. It's still from the previous session, the fall session. So, and then I should be ready to go. I made my payment this morning, my first payment. They let you split it out, and they do 25% at a time. So I made my first payment this morning, so I owe another one, I think, at the end of January, and then the end of February, and then the end of March, and then I'm good for this semester. So I'm getting excited. I'm still a little worried about it. It's it's all new, considering I've been out of school longer than I was ever in school. So it's basically like starting over, which isn't a bad thing at all. And I encourage, if you haven't gone to school, even if you don't think you want to, go get your basics out of the way. You can always make a decision later on what you want to do. But if you get your basics out of the way, then once you do make a decision on what you want to do for the rest of your life, you can always go back and those credits stay. I mean, it's not like they go anywhere. And you can always go back and finish taking some other classes. Sorry, I keep seeing crap out of the corner of my eye. You can go back and take all the classes you need. There's a woman I work with that I've been talking to her about it, and she's got a lot of her classes, so I think she's going to try to go to the same online school that I'm going to go to for my bachelor's, which is the University of Houston, Victoria. I think they're the Jaguars, and University of Houston is the Cougars. So at some point in time, I'll go from being a river bat, which is what I am now, to a Jaguar. So that'll be fun. The other thing I want to do when I get my bachelor's is find one of these companies that makes college rings and get them to make me a half and half ring. One for whatever school I do my bachelor's through, and then the other half my Austin Community College one. I think that would be cool to have a half and half ring that represents both, instead of having one ring for each. I mean, I'm not going to wear a bunch of rings on my fingers for all my degrees, but I think my associates and my bachelor's, I would like to have that. And if not, if I know I'm going to go for my MBA, then I may just wait till I have my master's and get a ring then. So, and it's more of just a thing to have. I think it would be cool. I had... Why are these people going slow? Oh, it's my neighbors. Sorry. I had a class ring a long time ago. The first time when I didn't graduate high school, and I never bought one for when I did graduate high school, and I probably should have, and it would have probably been fun to have one, but I think I'm going to wait until I get all my college stuff done and then get one. So it's just one of those little cheesy things, but it's something that I've always wanted to do, so I'm going to go for it. So anyway, enough college talk. Foot's doing better. Teeth are feeling okay. I got a couple of teeth that are hurting. My smile is so much better. It looks a little cheesy because the bottom teeth got to come out and the top teeth have to pull back in a little bit, and then it'll start looking somewhat normal. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I got so much stuff to do in the next like 3 or 4 weeks. It's absolutely ridiculous, but I'm going to try not to screw around and forget to record. That's number one for me, is to get that done, as part of my off time stuff, after school, after work, and after spending time with my wife for the videos. But I'm going to do my hardest to get a video out every day like I was before. So, things happen, and I'm not giving up. Even if I have to miss a day or two a week, I'm still not going to give up doing the videos because I love doing them, and I've nearly been doing it a year. So I'm getting excited about that I've been doing it that long. So anyway, I hope everybody had a good Thursday. I had to think for a second. My Thursday was pretty good. It was pretty hectic, and it'll be hectic tomorrow at work. Even though it should be slow, it's going to be pretty hectic. And then my weekend, I've got a ton of stuff going on that I have to get done this weekend. It's just we're getting down to the wire, and I just got to get it all done. And I got to get my desk set up, and I've got to find a laptop, one of our laptops that actually works right. My little gaming laptop crapped out on me again last night. So it's pretty much to the point now I'm going to sell the thing probably for parts and get rid of it. I've just had enough of it, and it's really what I wanted to use because it was so small. But anyway, so if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Like I said, once I start going to school and stuff, the vlogs will be a little different. I'm going to try, especially for my actual class, my English class, I'm going to ask the professor ahead of time if they have a problem if I film from time to time in class. So, and I don't think they will, as long as I'm not disturbing anybody. Make sure you leave a comment. I've gotten a lot better at replying to comments when I get a chance. If you do leave me a message, like I keep saying, I need to catch up, and I do. I get to the point where I have time to catch up and something comes up. So at some point this weekend, I'll be answering, any questions anybody's asked me, or replying to whomever has sent me a message. And then you can always hit me up on Twitter. It's YouTube_Frank. Sorry, I had to turn my head again. We've had a rash of thefts in our town, and so I'm pretty leery about sitting out here by myself and all these cars rolling by. Plus the fact that all the leaves are off the trees now, and it looks really creepy. So they just, I guess, blew off today, the majority of them. So it's kind of creepy around here, especially at night. So anyway, enough rambling. Done with the rambling. I got to go to bed. So again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow.